me see if I should put on a filter. Let me see. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that looks... we ain't doing that. Mhm. Wait, let me see if I can, let me see if I can make face bigger. Like what they be doing. Yeah. Good evening, good evening. Where's my earrings? God, I'm gonna have all my earrings. Well, do I need earrings? Do I need earrings? Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Yeah, this look too. Let me see if it's the lighting. It could be the lighting too, you know. It could be just I'm just gorgeous. Anywho, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday and enjoying yourself and keeping safe on this wonderful, wonderful day, this God-given day. Please remember to press the subscription and like button. It's highly appreciated. And what else do I need to say? Yeah, so I'm just here making my own content because sometimes you get tired of watching the people then. All you see is pure tomfoolery from top, left, right, bottom, underneath. It is out of control. So it's better to create your own content because these people have lost their mind on social media. Well, the people them that I look at, they're gone berserk, so we can't bother. So, you know, sometimes you meet some man, right? Because, you know, from experience, you know, I'm just talking from experience and you learn things. And sometimes when you encounter, you know, certain man, and, you know, this is for the ladies who are trying to figure out what's, you know, going on in life and with, you know, relationships and so forth. So you're in a relationship with a man or you're getting to know the man, right? Relationship 101. And you're getting to know the person or you're trying to get to know the person. And you notice that the person has these mood swings. Okay. So you're wondering what is going on here with this individual, right? Because, you know, sometimes you got people who go from one extreme to the other, which is called bipolarism, right? So when you're bipolar, you go from one end of the pole to the other. Sometimes you have good days, and sometimes you have horrible days. Now, we might think that only women are bipolar. You know how much man is bipolar and they don't know it? And when you're in a relationship with a bipolar man, you better get to know this man. God, he will drive you completely insane. And how do you see this? You see this in the behavior of the bipolar man. For example, let's say, for example, you and the man now engaging in an activity. Okay. You're having a wonderful time. Wonderful. Now that activity is over. And you figure, well, okay, you know, the rest of the day or the rest of the evening and the rest of the whatever is going to be nice. And it is. Perfect. Now, the next day, when you encounter the same individual, he turns into a complete lunatic. Something is bothering him. He's not talking. Y'all try find out his what. Y'all try figure out his what. Nothing. They either get quiet, they don't have nothing to say. It's you know, the mood that they're in. Yeah, I say we had Nico, but yesterday you was perfectly fine. And now today you is a different somebody. That's an example of being bipolar. You don't need to try to figure it out. You don't need to try to analyze it. You just need to know that this is a symptom of somebody who is bipolar. Now, are you going to deal with the bipolarism? Are you going to deal with it? Because there's a lot of them running around. A lot of them. And you would be surprised to know that most of the problems is, basically relationship problems is basically mental. He or she have, some kind of bipolar something going on, and it's unrecognized. And then when it seeps into your relationship, you don't want to recognize it as being something or somebody who is bipolar. And that also leads up to what? Education, knowing these things. And when you don't know these things and you attribute it, to him mad, him gone crazy, I don't know what happened to him. People are walking around with this thing and they don't know that's what it is. Now, educated minds will let you know that's what it is. It's called bipolar. So when you're in a relationship with a man and he is from one extreme, and a woman, and he is from one extreme to another, he needs help. And this is where the problem comes in, right? This is where the problem comes in. In our society, we don't seek help for the mental diseases that occur. It's always pushed under the rug as something else. Let me clean off my camera because it looks very blurry. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it looks very blurry and not look right. No, it just look, yeah. Sometimes you gotta clean off your phone, but sometimes the images don't come out right because the phone it needs to be cleaned. Okay, let me see. Let me see if this is better. All right. Okay, see, a little better. Did I remove my arm? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, sometimes it becomes unrecognized and we dismiss it because we're afraid, to upset the person, and you just ignore it. But these behaviors now get into deeper behaviors where you have an uncontrolled environment. Now, let's move on to something else as we create content, as it comes up in my head. On social media too, I notice you hear a lot of people, sometimes, they talk to people like, people don't have sense. Okay. Before I made this video, YouTube gives you a choice. Is this video made for children or not? So you have to use your discretion as the topic of what you're going to be presenting, right? Intelligently, because I'm very intelligent. And when I see tomfoolery, I'm going to call it out, because people talk to people as if they are stupid and they're the only intelligent ones running around. Okay. Say, for example, you make a live on YouTube and you put that this live is not geared for children. And you present your live because you have a large platform. Let's just say you have a large platform. And you present your live and you're doing your thing, and all of a sudden a couple of children come on because they want you to wish happy birthdays or whatever, what have you. Okay. When I watch certain lives on YouTube, I know they're not geared for children based on the content. It could never be. So how is it when you present a live, children come on your live for whatever reason, and you now comment? Because this is the National Board of Comments, don't forget. But I'm just doing my own commentary without using the comments, because my memory is good and I can always pull it up. And now you say that even the children are watching you because you're so whatever you think you are. Really? Even the children are watching you? That's not true. That is not true. Why is it not true? Because you can clearly hear the relative in the background, mother, auntie, grandmother, whomever who watches you, give the phone over to the grandchild, child, whomever, so that the child can ask you to wish them happy birthday or whatever, right? And you use that opportunity to say on your platform with deceit and dishonesty that how the children are even watching you and how they love you so much. That's not true. That's not true. Not on YouTube. Good? So when you're giving out these messages, these untrue messages, intelligent minds will break it down for you that you're telling lies. It is the adult person who's watching your show, who's giving the phone to their child in order for you to say something to them. The lies they tell on social media. On comments in review on the National Board of Comments on YouTube. So as we create our own content on YouTube, I just don't like the tomfoolery. So I would rather present myself the way that I am and just see how it goes. Anybody want to leave a comment, a commentary, go ahead. If you would like me to talk about some, topics, which I can, then just jot them down. I would be very glad to do so. And I have a show on Facebook, which I'm trying to promote. It's called the Connecting Vibe Connected Show, Monday and Tuesday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time, right? It's a show I'm trying to promote on Facebook. You can go over there and look. The Connecting Vibe Connected Show on Facebook. Yes, I is. I'm going to do a live on how to organize our drawers. I mean, not the drawers you wear, but the drawers that you put your stuff in. Yeah, I'm going to do a live about that because I think it was my daughter. No, it was my sister who gave me this idea. So I said, that's a good idea. So I'm going to do that. I might do it tomorrow because I need to organize my drawers, my dressing table drawers. Can you crochet? Any of you women can crochet and knit? It's good to crochet. It's very relaxing. I'm going to do some crocheting too. right? I'm going to do some crocheting. So if any of you guys have any ideas that you want, to share and so forth, we could do that. We don't have to always deal with the mix-up and the bagger, because these people claim that they're not doing mix-up and bagger, and yet when you turn on social media, that's all you see, mix-up and bagger. That's pure mix-up in our communities, in our, West Indian community. Nothing refreshing, nothing to say, well, let's do something different. It's the same repeated, recycled thing over, and it's getting tiring. It's getting tiring. So there's a lot of things that we can create and try to be creative. It's called being creative. It's not called being recycled, but more being creative. Try to create stuff that people will be interested in. I also have, my oils that I'm going to show too. I have a lot of things that I can do on YouTube. I think I did a YouTube video where I was making the oil. Or was that Facebook? But anyway, yeah, I have my coconut nutmeg oil also, which I'm going to highlight on YouTube as well. My coconut nutmeg oil is on Etsy.com, and my shop store, I hope, is active. On Etsy is I'm a Rasta for Life, Etsy.com. The product itself is coconut nutmeg oil, so I'm going to be highlighting that product as well. And you can watch me bottle it and so forth. So there's a lot of things that we can do on, social media, rather than gossip and, talk about other people. Because when you do that, you're not being productive. Because productive people don't talk about other people. Productive people create stuff, they do things. Good? So I don't want to be non-productive. I want to always be productive in society and try to show stuff, because people like original things. People don't like to watch the same boring recycled information. The only one that I'll be talking about on this live will be Donna Lee and what's going on with Donna Lee, because that's an important case, right? We can't forget Donna Lee either. So yeah, I'll be also talking about Donna Lee and what's going on with her case when it comes to who did what to who, because it will be unraveled. Hopefully it won't be a cold case file. So you guys out there who are supporting the cause, you should be applauded, and you should continue the fight, and you should continue seeking justice for Donna Lee. You guys in Jamaica, keep on doing it. Just keep doing it, all right? Because it's needed and it's necessary. And with that, I think I'm done. So I will return tomorrow. I think I'll do the coconut oil, because that will be more productive, right? My coconut nutmeg oil on YouTube. Have a good day, guys, and thank you for watching. I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comments. In the live.